Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. Since you can tell a lot about a person by where he or she lives, I thought I'd introduce myself by showing you my room. As you can see, I keep it pretty neat. Of course, I don't spend that much time in here. I always seem to be off solving mysteries. Anyway, here's my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous, and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That will tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
Alright, hey guys, welcome to another new series. This is Nancy Drew. I know, this is Chuck Minster. I'm playing Nancy Drew. Nancy Drew games have always been something that I've always liked. My siblings got the games when I was younger, and I'd always loved watching them playing it. And so then obviously I got to the time where I started playing them too. And if you notice, this game is The White Wolf of Icicle Creek Lodge, and I think it's number 14, according to the scrapbook. Yeah, number 14. Well, no, number 16. Whoops. Number 16 in the, I guess as it goes by the games there. The reason for this is because it was one of the first games that it was the first game that I ever played by myself. I remember times watching it, but this one here was the first time that I ever played through by myself. And also, some of the games here that I was going to start off with, for some reason, I can't get them to download properly on my laptop, but I think I might have a solution for that. But for the time being, I'll start with this, and maybe I'll start back then through here and work my way forward. And then obviously continuing on past that. And hopefully we'll get the new releases too and play those. It's kind of cool to watch the way that the controls and everything evolve from the first games to the later games. So, case file. Okay. Head to Icicle Creek Lodge, a small guest lodge deep in the Canadian Rockies of Alberta, Canada. And try to figure out why so many accidents have been happening there. The one who runs the lodge, Chantal Moquille? Something Frenchish. Called me out of the blue, saying that Bet and Ed Raleigh from Shadow Ranch had recommended me. If you ever played, there's a Curse of Shadow Ranch, I think it's called, where Bet and Ed Raleigh would own that ranch, that you would actually have been there just recently, and so you would know who they are then. It's interesting the way that Nancy Drew games, they tied people together from different games, There's little Easter eggs from different games in it. She sounded so desperate that I couldn't refuse. She said that she was on her way to Edmonton to meet with her lawyers, so her handyman Ollie Randall will pick me up at the airport. She told me it's been really cold and snowy there, and that I should pack accordingly. And then she said something about a wolf. The connection was getting really bad, and I could barely hear her, but I'm pretty sure she used the word prowling. Or was it howling? Along with dangerous and bewareful. Be careful. Accidents are one thing, but wild animals, I hope I know what I'm getting into. Yikes. Not really, but this here is from Case of the Haunted Carousel, and this is from Danger on Deception Island. So we'll get those later. Ooh, may enjoy playing the senior level first. Yeah. Senior. Thumbs up. Okay.
When Chantal told me you were just a young thing, well, I thought she was pulling my leg. But you're not much older than my little girl, Freddie.
Well, if one of the people at the lodge is to blame for all those accidents, Chantal thinks somebody like me has a better chance of figuring out who it is than somebody more, hard-nosed.
What does that even mean?
Chantal has a bad habit of making up her mind.
Hard-nosed.
Thinking things clear through. No need for you to tell her I said that, of course.
Is she still in Edmonton?
Fired!
Afraid so. Insurance company's giving her and her lawyers a real hard time. Left running the lodge up to me. Which is why I'm not real crazy about the
now it's
idea
gone
of
to
having
pot.
somebody new underfoot. Especially if something else happens.
I won't be underfoot, Mr. Randall.
Yeah.
And I may be
I'm
young,
never under
but
other
I'm
people's
no
feet.
novice when it comes to solving mysteries.
We're here,
Under feet.
so you'll get to prove yourself soon enough.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You hear that?
How do they even know where the roads are? Or
What
covered
was
with
that?
snow. Ooh. Ah, directed by Michael Bay. Okay.
Was anyone in the bunkhouse when it exploded?
No, ma'am. Everyone here at the lodge is accounted for.
All three people.
Where Elsa and Becky had
Actually, no, I
been
guess
living.
there's
It's a good
four
thing they quit after
guests.
all. Elsa was my maid and
Becky was my
cook. Does
cook.
The sheriff have
The way
any
she says
idea
cook.
Why the bunkhouse exploded?
He said he'd know more after the lab was done running tests on the debris he'd collected. He did say the blast was pretty powerful.
One of his deputies found the knob to the back door clear out on the highway.
That
I
doesn't.
guess if you knew where
Nancy,
the
you have
highway
to
was,
find
that'd be
out who
impressive.
or what is behind these incidents, and you have to do it fast.
Quick, Nancy,
You
do it
sure
now.
You don't want to give your daddy a call?
My dad runs a whole
Yeah.
chain
Why
of
does he call
resorts,
her?
Ollie.
Why
You think I'm
her
gonna
daddy?
admit to him that
Oh,
I can't
Dad.
handle running just
Your
one
father.
mess again. Besides, Nancy comes highly recommended, and I'm sure she's got a foolproof plan for getting to the bottom of this. Don't you, Nancy?
Well, I was thinking that maybe I'd just be your new maid.
What?
You want to be my maid?
That would give me access to everyone's room, and I could
No,
question
Nancy,
people
don't
without
do
making
that.
them overly
Quick.
suspicious.
Retract the offer.
Yeah, that's an excellent idea. All right, you're my new maid. In fact, you're my new cook, too.
Oh no.
Your cook?
Ah,
That
Nancy.
way, Ollie can stop pretending he can even read a recipe, let alone follow one. You'll have even more excuses to talk to the guests, and I won't have to pay anyone.
There's not
Well, I
even
think
like
that's a fine idea, ma'am.
Now we're not taking
Yeah, of
any
course you
more
would,
guests
Ollie.
until this accident thing is cleared up. So I want both of you to make sure that the 4 guests we have are well taken care
Yeah,
of.
4.
Especially that Olympic caliber cross-country skier from Fredonia, Yanni Volstaya. The
Fredonia.
flair he brings to the
I don't
lodge
even think
is
that's a
just
real
what I need
country.
to attract the European jet-setting
Fred.
crowd.
I'm gonna be pretty busy trying to get rid of that wolf, Chantal.
We heard it howl last night, just before the bunkhouse blew up.
Well,
Check out that.
do
You
whatever
heard that
you
little
have to,
clip at the
Ollie.
end there?
Oh, and Nancy, I want you to call this police
It's like sometimes
detective I
it's like they
hired
just
at
record,
the
a continuous
I put his
stream,
number
and then
on
you
the
just
phone there in the
sometimes you
lodge.
don't get them
In
cut
fact,
right when they
I
put them
think
with.
you know
They
him.
don't get the audio
Do you
cut
know
right
Balducci?
when they put it with the scene,
I gotta
the
go.
visual.
My lawyer's here. Good luck, you guys, and keep me posted. Coming.
Tino Balducci.
If you notice, his name
I'll get you a master
and number
key
is already
and
on the
your
phone
room.
when she said that
If
he
you
should
need
put it
anything
on.
else, I'll be in the basement.
All right. Okay, so not bad rooms, Okay, is that actually Nancy's teddy bear? That's pretty horrible. If it is, what's wrong with you, Nancy?
This must be the key Ollie said he'd
You have like a
leave for me.
boyfriend and stuff.
And this must be a list of which guest is in what room. That'll come in handy.
Kiul, kala kala, alalai, pish pish, ina chanok. Okay, we got daily cleaning, pick up laundry after 5:45, and I guess that dude. I guess Ollie is the one that washes the stuff. I guess so, because I don't wash it.
Skating pond maintenance. Oh, looks like I'm going to be doing a little bit of everything while I'm here.
Yeah, this here is not fun at all to do. This color means that there are 3 patches of thin ice nearby. Okay. Okay, so this means that there's no patches of thin ice nearby. And then, oh, okay, so this means that there are 3 patches of thin ice. This color means there is 1 patch of thin ice nearby. Huh? That is not even a color. Oh, okay, I get it now. The bottom area, this bottom here never has thin ice. Well,
Report
it's
all
kind of-
avalanches to the Avalanche Patrol.
Wait, do I not have subtitles? Yeah, I do. That's weird. Criminal activity. Criminal. Sauna. Cooking. 7 a.m. to 8:15. Whew, dodged that bullet. Okay, noon to 1 and 6 to 7. Okay. That cone thing is really horrible to do. Does Nancy have anything in her stuff? Nope. Boring Nancy. Doesn't even pack anything cool to do. Okay. Let's go grab the laundry hamper thing. Laundry bag. Some notes. What dirty secrets do we have here? My darling Elsa, I remember how I told you that I love you more than anything. Well, that was true. But what's even truer is that I'm going to love you forever. Yeah, you can pause this and read this all if you want. It's pretty much just a bunch of rubbish. Here's some more.
Looks like Elsa was having major boyfriend problems.
Yeah. If we asked, Yeah, I felt like someone had just walked up and stabbed me through the heart. What's wrong with you, Elsa? Yeah, I'm getting real tired and jealous of that. I'm starting to get real jealous of that lodge you work at. There we go. I didn't even get sad. I got mad. I'm not mad, just disappointed. I can't believe you think working as a stupid maid at some stupid lodge for some stupid lady whose stupid name I can't even stupid pronounce is more... He has that right, though. I don't know how to pronounce her last name either. Is more important than spending time with me? If I didn't love you so much, I'd tell you to go take a flying leap. But since I love you more than anything, I'll just have to do something else. Like maybe take your precious collection of troll dolls out of the box you stored in my garage and dump them down the disposal. Or maybe I'll sell them on eBay. Ooh, I didn't know they could put eBay on here. For a nickel a piece. Yeah, right. Whoops. Don't read it again. There we go. And here we go. This is my formal notice of resignation. While I have enjoyed being in Cervic with you and the staff of Icicle Creek Lodge, I no longer feel safi with all of this accidents going on. Yeah, right. Why did you have to sign it so weird like that? Like it's such a formal letter. Sybil Hoth. Well, there goes Elsa. Okay. So, let's go up here. We'll do housekeeping here. Okay. Now this, whoops. I think this is somebody's room. Probably not important. Ooh, right here. Winter sports. World Championship venue remains a mystery. Oh, that's where that Yanni Valkstaya will be staying at. Or, that's what he's doing, is kind of cross-country stuff. I guess that's all that has. Ina. Beaver. Whoops, get out of here. Let's see what we got here. Call of the Wild. Snowshoes. And some pastels. Just because, or not pastels, whatever. Art or whatever stuff. But, Nancy Drew has to snoop. Nancy Drew, she's a snoop. Look out. Nothing is safe with Nancy Drew. Well, I'll grab these right now and then I'll head back. Sometimes these controls can kind of bug you just the way that they work, but not too bad usually. Biathlon. Biennial? Interesting word. Valkstaya hates to lose. I always expected to win, as I always did. Knowing your enemy is a sure way to defeat him. Wait, what? I know my competitors better than I know myself. Whoops, get back here. Some believe he studies his competitors so he can eliminate them. Yeah, shoot him with his rifle. Like that he means sour grapes, not sour apples. Wow, 100% pure adrenaline, 100% pure water, snow cubed bottled spring water. That's must be her an interactive fan that wants something. Oh, right here, Biathlon Bob's tip of the month. Magic bullet. Ever find yourself on a train and run out of the backcountry miles from your car or cabin, constantly missing your target despite your best efforts? Not even your trusty Swiss Army knife. The good news for some of you is that you don't have to throw in the towel and call it a wasted day. Right there in your rifle. Bullet. To raise or lower the sight, you need to press a small locking pin and move the circular plate beneath it. Close to the next position, clockwise for raising this and this and that. Pretty much, he's saying that you can use a ballpoint pen to manipulate the sights on a gun, so that way, if you might be shooting off, it could be because your gun is not sighted correctly. And so that means that maybe someone could meddle with a certain rifle and cause it to not aim correctly. Structural engineering, gems, and such like this. Whose room is this? Oh, this is that Bill Kessler guy's. Why does he have that weird stuff? Okay. Whoops.
This must be where I drop the laundry bag after I'm done cleaning all the rooms.
Yep. Very smart, Nancy. Alright. So, we don't have to get lunch.
Young and old alike have stayed at Icicle Creek Lodge throughout its 100-year history. Looks like some of the pictures are missing.
Shouldn't that have one more M or something? That's actually a picture of cardboard. That's just saying how old they are. Suggestions that from Lizzie Applegate, seen at right, reportedly came in handy when in 1905 a heavy pellet tax was levied on fur trappers. Trapper Dan added hidden chambers, passageways, and hard-to-open locks to the lodge to facilitate his smuggling operations. Early 20th century, Trapper Dan, seen here with his pet pig Mary, great pet, was famous throughout the Northwest Territories of Canada. His skill at trapping beavers, badgers, martins, fishers, minks, lynx, wolverines, and foxes. Minks, lynx, wolverines, and foxes, oh my, was legendary. Look at that pig. Great Photoshop job, by the way. Daniel Weisnitz, also known as Trapper Dan, started construction of what is known today as the Icicle Creek Lodge. In 1894, served as his century center of operations until the winter of 1921, where he vanished without a trace. Sometime later, then the lodge was purchased by Abe Wentworth. Oh, what's that song? A.G. Wentworth, 877 Cash Now. Some sort of that song commercial. I don't know any commercial has that. 877 Cash Now. Who maintained it as a hunting lodge until Chantal, French name, assumed ownership in 2006. Not bad. Nice blurred axe. Ooh. Although Trapper Dan, who never married, probably found himself snowbound and totally alone for several weeks each winter, which no doubt explains some of the lodge's more eccentric features and furnishings. He was outgoing and intellectually curious, and often entertained celebrities at the lodge, including Teddy Roosevelt, Lizzie Applegate, Frederick Banting, Ernest Hemingway, and Marie Curie. More pictures of cardboard.
Trapper Dan's Needle.
He built this monument not far from the lodge. Why he built it, nobody knows. Ah, yes. The rugged setting of the lodge, while spectacular, also makes it prone to natural dangers. Avalanches are not uncommon, and hot springs cause ponds in the area to freeze unevenly. Because Icicle Lake is so remote, the Navy used it for research during World War II. What's interesting is they said World War II, and it shows, not World War II, Icicle Lake, and they show a lake here with people skating on it as if that's Icicle Lake, but there's actually a skating lake called the Skating Pond or whatever, so whatever that's worth. Glowing green eyes. Uranium. Radiation. Good lands, this guy is Sasquatch. Hit 5-year low? You tell me. No, that's not true. This guy is Sasquatch. Top story. Okay. People from the lodge were removed, or people from the lodge got sick because there was salmonella bacteria in the potato salad, which all four had consumed. Good thing they were going to make a full recovery. The owner of the lodge, Chantal, French name, was at loss to explain how the potato salad became contaminated. The same ingredients used to make the potato salad were used in other dishes without any of the guests becoming sick, she said. Moreover, Becky, my cook, assures me that the potato salad was never left at room temperature, and she should know. She was my cook. My cook. And Becky was my cook. Something about the way she, says that. None of the 4 victims, including Stills, plan to return. Betsy Stills. Upon the release from the hospital. If you ask me, the lodge is jinxed, Stills said. Mrs. French name better give up trying to turn the lodge into some sort of hoity-toity spa while she can. First the wolf, now this. I'm leaving and she should too. Because ranchers in this area have reported no increase in livestock predation, authorities are urging hunters not to go after the wolf, containing that they would pose a greater danger to visitors to the back country than the wolf does. Okay. Cool. Look at these fellas. See, check it out. Go back to your game. Look at me. Go back to your game. Look at me. Pretty cool.
Well, hello there. You must be the new maid Ollie told us about. I'm Bill Kessler. This guy's Lou Talbot.
Hey.
What's your name again?
Nancy Drew.
Bonds.
Just thought I'd come over and say
James
hello.
Well, Lou here's a grad student.
Nancy
Art
Drew.
major of all things. You're probably going to need a jackhammer and some hydrochloric acid to clean his room, eh?
No, not a. Why would you need a jackhammer? Anyways, this guy here. Check out that watermark. No, not watermark. Birthmark. This guy here, his name is Bill Kessler, and in the next game, the Crystal Skull, there's a little reference to his name in there, and also these books right here are also from that game then too. Kind of
Have you two
interesting.
been at the lodge for a while?
About a
How they
week, I
put
guess.
little-
I checked in right after he did.
Well, Easter
We
eggs
sat
like
down
that.
after breakfast one morning and discovered that this fox and geese game is pretty darn fun. I've been whipping his tail ever since.
So, okay, that's a good question. You didn't come here just to play games, because why would you come here, and then, oh, hey, there's this game. I guess I wasn't going to do anything else.
You didn't just come here to play games, did you?
Heck no.
Heck
I
no.
came for the ice fishing. Of course, knowing there's a renegade wolf running around is kind of dampened my enthusiasm.
Yeah, man, that wolf.
Have you seen the wolf?
Just heard it. Every night since I've been here, in fact. Gets creepier each time. They should get rid of it, and the sooner the better. They didn't put up with wolves prowling around this place 40 years ago, and they shouldn't put up with them now.
Who would argue, Little Red Riding Hood?
Yeah,
that wolf's
man.
not hurting anybody. People should just leave it alone.
Yeah, totally,
You'll be
man.
singing a different tune when it has some little kid for breakfast, than has you for lunch.
Not gonna happen, dude.
No, man.
Trust me, if something bad can happen, chances are it eventually will, dude.
Murphy's Law,
Hey, I know what you
dude.
can do. Shovel the snow off the skating pond so we can do some speed skating. Lou here thinks he's faster than me.
You're like ancient. Of course I'm faster than you.
You may have youth on your side, my
He
friend,
sounds
but
kinda like
I've been
Tobey
working
Maguire on
construction since
Spider-Man.
before you were born, which means I am more fit now than you will ever be. Get that pond shoveled so we can settle this, okay, kiddo?
Consider it done.
Check this out. This guy's gonna be like,
What are you doing? Go shovel off the pond so Lou and I can skate.
oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that your wish is my command. Stupid. Nice stools. Of course, these are lovely things that you can't do anything with until you get further in the game. I think you can do something here, but I'm not sure if it does any good, though. I forgot to look at these. Of course, nothing better than some good old padlocks.
Bone which Trapper Dan found near the lodge. He believed it came from a race of giants known as Rexes. The
Like
bone's not there.
T-Rexes,
Wonder what happened
maybe?
to it.
And just one tiny bone, and maybe that's like a tooth bone or something. I don't know. That will come in handy later. Okay. So 10:32. You don't have to do anything. Oh, we can go. No, get back there. No. There we go. Go downstairs. Here we go. Check this out. Keep rubbing. Now look at me.
Oh,
Thanks.
no.
Is something wrong?
You are what is wrong.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Chantal said there would be no more guests to make noise at all hours and disturb my training. Yet what stands before me? A new guest.
No, I'm not a guest.
I'm not a guest. I'm Nancy Drew, the new maid, and the new cook.
Forgive me. Allow me to start over. I am Yanni Vokstaya.
Yeah, way to start a
I am here to
conversation,
train
bro.
for the Eastern European Cross-Country Championship. I spend my days doing interval work, drills, and isometric exercises. I follow a strict program, one painstakingly designed by a team of the best coaches in Fredonia. In fact, under no circumstances are you to use your key to let anyone into my room. My competitors are constantly spying on me, trying to steal my techniques.
Is your technique polishing the bottom of your skis for 10 hours?
I understand.
No, what you must understand is this. If anything is missing or so much as out of place in my room, you can expect a visit from me, and it will not be a pleasant one.
Literally, like, the best part about... Whoops, sorry. Phone dropped. The best part about Nancy Drew is the fact that, like, you know, this guy here will be doing the same thing, you know, I guess there is a time, but, you know, he'll be doing, like, the same thing, like, until, like, a certain time, you know, and, like, you know, you always find him there at that time. Then
Have you ever seen the wolf while you were out training?
No, for which I'm very grateful. In my country, in Fredonia, it is said that the gaze of the wolf will make you go blind.
Okay, that's... You don't... Really?
Really?
They are creatures of infinite evil, and that is all I'm going to say on the matter.
I hear that a major cross-country skiing competition may be held in this area in a couple of years.
This is very true. It will rival the Olympics.
Not really.
Could that be the real reason you came here to train?
As long as I have to train, why not train in the place where I must eventually put that training to use? As we say in Fredonia, I am simply milking 2 goats with 1 bucket.
No.
Besides, my competitors
that doesn't even
will
make
stop
sense,
at nothing
milking
to
2 goats
defeat
with 1 bucket.
I am forced to seek
you
out
don't
and
need a
exploit
bucket to
every
milk
possible advantage
goats.
open to me. I take no pride in some of the things I've done to bring victory to my country, but I have no choice.
You have disturbed me long enough, actually.
I've disturbed you long enough.
Come back anytime.
Talking about milking goats with buckets. What kind of weirdo are you? Okay. Big old nasty furnace. Oh, I don't want to do that. Look at that sauna. Can't even afford to put tiles in, but we got a sauna.
Feeling nice and toasty.
That's nice. No one cares. There we go.
Need something?
Need something. You look
You
busy.
look busy.
What are you making?
I'm building something that's gonna solve all our problems. A wolf trap. One that'll finish off that thing out there once and for all.
Pretty
You
serious
think the
spikes.
wolf is causing the accidents?
Not a doubt in my mind. Everything was
Duh.
A-okay till it showed up. and
How can
started
the wolf
howling.
be doing
It's
anything?
bad luck. And something's protecting it.
Supernatural is what you're
Something
saying.
unnatural.
Why do you say that?
Yesterday I went looking for it. I tracked it and finally
Through
found
a
it,
bead.
sitting across the creek, not 20 yards away from me,
Crick.
just staring at me. So I raised my rifle, drew a bead,
Just spell a creek wrong. It
fired.
should be spelled crick.
Easiest shot I've ever taken in my life. And I missed. So I fired again, and I missed, and then I missed again, and all the while it just sat there staring until finally it just stood up, walked toward the brush just as calm as could be, and disappeared. Wild animals just don't act like that, and I just don't miss like that. There's something real weird about that wolf, and I ain't gonna rest till I get rid of it. So maybe we should just find something else to job out.
Yeah.
You met my
Nancy.
little girl yet?
No, but you mentioned that her name is Freddie?
Yep. Spends most of her time outside.
Same as Fredonia.
She built herself a little snow fort. Just sits out there waiting for somebody to go by so she can pick a snowball fight with them. I keep asking her how she manages to stay warm all day, but she won't tell me. Says she's got a secret weapon. Yeah, she's something.
No, that smile.
Can you tell me more about the accidents that have been happening around here?
Nope, sure can.
But I kind of
But
need
I
to know.
kind of need to know.
Chantal and those lawyers of hers said I couldn't talk about them. Supposed to direct all questions to her. Sorry.
How long have you worked
You
for
ain't
Chantal?
sorry.
About a year and a half. I was her first hire. Best hire, too.
Well,
I
that's
could run
actually
this place
bragging on
single-handed
yourself.
if I had to, just like I'm doing now.
Well, You actually have two hands.
Have you ever been
so-
in the guest lodge business before?
I tried my hand at it once. Long story short, didn't work out. But I've learned a whole lot since then. I could make it work now. Just need to find the right property, get my hands on enough cash to make a down payment, that's all.
So
Does
that's
your
what you're trying
wife,
to do.
Freddie's mom, does she live here too?
In the summer she does, but in the winter she goes south. See, she's got this nerve condition that makes her real sensitive to cold. Freddie'd like to go with her, but until Chantal stops putting off giving me that raise she promised me, sending Freddie south too is out of the question.
Mean old Chantel.
That's all the questions I had.
If you need anything, just holler.
Holla. Alright. So, I think what we'll do is we'll go put, okay, make sure check this is good. We will go, whoops, nope, turn around, right there. So right now we're at the lodge, and we need to go to the skating pond and clear that away for those stupid people to go skating on. So that's what we'll do now. Now, the trip to this skating pond is kind of confusing. Like, I remember the first time I did it, well, and the second time, probably third time when I played it. I played this probably a lot, but you know, like, the thing is, like, it's like you can forget things
Guess
so
I better
easily.
get this pond shoveled off.
But, you know, like, slight things I remember. But the thing is, okay, is that I do not want to do 29. So check this out. There's a special way of knowing how to do this.
Whoa!
Oh no. Got drowned.
Through the ice?
Yes, but I'm okay now. I just got a little wet and cold. Actually, I got really cold. My lips turned this really interesting shade of violet.
You're supposed to be investigating accidents, not having them.
I
The
know.
fact that
I'll
she
be more
fell in
careful
there
next time,
and
I
yet
promise.
somehow got out
I'd like to
again
believe that, Nancy,
is what I'm
but
curious
I
of
just
how
can't
that
afford
happened.
to. I'm in enough trouble with my insurance company already.
You don't mean...
Oh, but I
what I
do.
do mean, you're fired.
Uh-oh. Nancy Drew. Can't
Guess
do
I
that
better
no
get this
more.
pond shoveled off.
It's nice, though. Oh, shoot. 11. Oh, no, it's noon to 1. Okay. Oh, man. Don't give me the 29 again.
Whoa!
Okay, the nice thing about this is that it just brings you right back to the start.
Guess I better get this pond shoveled off.
29. Seriously? Fine.
Whoa!
Yeah. It's a pretty stupid thing.
Guess I better get this pond shoveled off.
Hopefully, let me... 29. There's... Sometimes they'll give you 21. And in that case there, it's pretty simple. It spells out something. I forget what it's supposed to spell out. Okay.
Whoa!
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a cut here. Or, yeah, I'll just skip ahead here. And I'll get this
Guess I better get this pond
figured
shoveled
out,
off.
because maybe I forgot how I'm supposed to do this. Yeah, so I'll see you when I'm finished.
That ought to do it. Wait a second. Those look like wolf tracks. Maybe I should find out where they go.
Okay. Well, I think you saw how it went there at the end there. There is one way that it made it go so that it had initials, I think.
That must be Trapper
But
Dan's
I can't remember
needle.
exactly and I couldn't find. I think actually that was the one I was doing, but I discovered this one. And this one worked easy for me.
What's this doing here? Strange. It's halfway in and halfway out. This thing must open up somehow.
Strange indeed. Well, let's go this way. Looks safe. Oh, Chicken Ridge, huh? Oh no.
Sounded like an explosion. What's that noise?
Oh. Okay, how's it going? You have made a fatal error. Actually, no. That's part of the story, so.
I'm buried in snow. I've got to dig myself out before I run out of air. I'll never make it.
Yeah, weak
breathe.
Nancy. Weak.
Someone's up there. Help! I'm down here! Right under you! Can
No,
you hear
Nancy,
me?
that's a bear.
Help! I can't breathe!
Nancy, the bear knows where you are. It's gonna eat you.
Heard me. Thank goodness. Easy. It's okay. I'm not real happy about the situation either.
Whoops. Nice texture.
It's gone, but thanks to that hole it dug, I can breathe again. Now if I can just pull myself out.
Good job, Nancy. Wanna go
No
back
more
there again?
avalanches for me,
Okay.
thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Alright, guys. Well, I think I'll end the episode here. And looks like we'll be in just in time for some lunchtime in next episode. This looks like the explosion.
This must have been made by the explosion I heard. A fossil. Cool.
Totally tubular, man. Make some rubbings of that or something. What? How? That's a weird viewpoint. Check this out. Ski tracks. Ski tracks. We'll catch some ski tracks here. Yeah. That's right. Grab the ski tracks. Where do they go? What? Was this ski tracks? Okay, here's the needle. And this brings us right back. Oh, perfect. Noontime. That means that next episode we'll be getting some lunch going on. So, alright. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.